Hello, 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 and welcome to Oracle Priestess Noemi, Bear of Victory's channel. And for those of you who already know me, what's up? And for those of you who don't, welcome. So I'll be doing something different today for Wondering Wednesday. I will be doing a love reading. It's come up a lot in the energy, so I figured let's just go ahead and do it. Let's see what is in the energy for love. Since we do have new beginnings during this time, and love could be anything. It could be relationship, it could be um, job, career, school, anything. If you get into this reading and you're wondering if it's for you, it's probably for you if you follow the title. So I'm going to go ahead and prep us really quickly. I just going with the flow here. So we're going to be pulling on the energy for Wondering Wednesday for love. Those who are wondering about love in the collective. Archangel Michael, please protect us as I channel the energy. Please block interferences and my own bias. Mother and Father God, Holy Spirit, archangels, thank you, thank you, thank you for being here today. All right, so some of you have been waiting a very long time for love. And some of you have been wondering about the person that you're with. Some of you have been leaving relationships. Let's see. I want you guys to see the pyramid, but I feel like it's kind of in the way. I'm trying just to make it like switch it up a little bit. So there's some switching up that's probably happening, maybe moving. Uh, I don't know. But if you can't see it, it's probably not meant for you to see it. It's just better that you're able to see the cards. You know what I mean? And look, when I went to go get a deck, I thought I was grabbing the other deck, but here we go. Spiritual Union was at the bottom of the deck. Okay. And it's actually really weird because this card is mixed in with these cards. So these cards are not the same. So you guys may be a bit different. All right. So, and you may have a choice between two, or somebody has a choice between two. Or somebody chose you over somebody else and you are working on forgiveness, or you did it, you chose somebody else, and that's okay. I always tell people you are where you need to be. Let us pull and see what the most important thing about love is. What is the most important thing? Angel Gabriel, please give us clarity. What is the most important thing? Wondering Wednesday, love. Wondering Wednesday, love. Self-discipline. And we have the number 41 or the number 14 here. Okay. So self-discipline. Can you clarify self-discipline? Self-discipline? Because I'm feeling like your environment. We have the number 44. Okay, so in case you want to see it, your environment. So there is kind of like the distractions of things. So try not to be distracted. Um, you could, this person could already be in your energy as well. And then this person could be helping you with a spiritual career. We have Archangel Chamuel, we have Archangel Michael, we have Archangel Raphael. So we have healing, we have peace and clarity, and we have protection. So this union, the spiritual union, is protected. Let us see a little bit more about what you need to know, what is for your highest good. Dos, tres, cuatro. I know you want me. So, I can't remember who sings that song, but he's like, 1, 2, 3, 4. I know you want me. I know you. I don't know. There's something here about a big booty. Um, I don't know what that's about. Anyway, mhm, marriage. Okay. But this also, remember, it's a general read. It could be some of you really wanting to be married, coming out of a marriage, or just really have an entanglement with a married person. And that person could really have a lack of self-discipline. But there's something that you get from this person that you don't get from other people that you can get from yourself. So it's kind of like a mirroring, it feels like. Marriage comes out again. Let's see. What else? What else do you have? We'll clarify in just a second. What else do we have? We'll clarify with runes. That'll be the easiest to do. We have universe. And we have Archangel Chamuel again, peace, prosperity, divine knowing. The universe is guiding you to that special person. Everything takes its natural course environment. So it does seem like a serendipitous meeting. Oh, and then when I'm saying that, synchronicity is at the bottom of the deck. You could be seeing signs and synchronicities. And this could be for only a particular few, but we'll see. Because it's really feeling like um there's a lot of spiritual unions happening. Um, yeah, interesting. There's a deep seated connection, but it could also feel really deep spiritual connection where there's a lot of things in common, but then there's a lot of things that you don't have in common with this person. And so maybe you should see what the gist of your relationship means. Like, what is the purpose? Don't just be like, oh, well, you know what, we're attracted to each other. And then you go into a relationship with this person, but the relationship was supposed to be a platonic relationship and you're supposed to do something together. That's happened to me in the past. But like we have union, and like I said, union can be romantic, it can be a soul connection, and actually talks about this for Teaching Tuesday as well, about soul connections and people connecting and making sure that you have all your blockages cleared for those things that are going to be coming in. Okay. Now, this is not the ideal way for me to read, but it's what I have and it's what I'm being told to do. So, the union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. And like I said, it can be a person, place, or thing. Love doesn't really, but in the marriage can be a contract. It could be something that ends up being long term. Okay. And it doesn't have to be a literal contract. Some people don't want to be married um, in the 3D, but they have this really, close contract with the other person. It just depends on what it is that you're wanting. Okay, so don't settle either. Let us see. What else? Clarify spiritual career. Please clarify spiritual career. Clarify spiritual career. Can we please flip? Give us a flip. There we go. True love. True love comes when you least expect it. Again, an unexpected event. However, like I said, person, place, or thing. So we have 41, 44, 78, marriage, universe, true love, self-discipline, environment, spiritual career. Let's see what the runes tell us. Let us see what the runes tell us. Somebody could be born in 78 and somebody could be born in 87. All right, let's see. We have Manaz. Okay. Sorry. I I mean, Manaz has to do with humankind. I felt Manaz, but it's actually Iwaz. Um, and Iwaz, sorry, I need to turn my camera off over here for my house. Iwaz is liberation, transportation, change, harmony, teamwork, loyalty, and trust. So, I mean, this is could be the things that you're looking for your marriage. This could be things that are already happening and blending together for you. And this could be what you should be thinking about when you're entering into any sort of higher level of commitment. Okay. So, they're reminding you of your journey and what you've been through in order for you to understand where it is that you fit. So things will take a natural course, things will be organic, and then unexpectedly, things will just happen. And then we have Manaz. Sometimes I just get ahead of myself. So don't get ahead of yourself. This is Manaz. And some things look a certain way, and some things don't look a certain way. So pay attention to the details of things, pay attention to the red flags. But just because there's red flags doesn't mean that that person is not good for you as a friend or in some kind of other way. It may just be that you have to build this level of commitment with them. And like I said, it could be a person, place, or thing. If you need an individual read, let me know. But we're talking about the self. So it could be the self-love with you in co-creation with the Most High God, the universe, social order, so things coming into play, especially for the election that's here around the corner. But also there is a revelation about the enemies, the people that are in your energy that you must repel, people that have untamed potential, but they just dream, they fantasize. They're really not doing anything. You can pray for them, but you need to keep it moving from them. So if you're wondering about that, that is your answer to that. Let us see the clarifying of the true love. Clarify true love. Clarify true love. Palo Santo, protection. Interesting. Let us burn some Palo Santo. So make sure that you're protecting yourself. Um, you're not really just because somebody gives you a flowers or if they're all romantic, things might not be how you think. This person could know the tricks in the book, and you could be picking somebody who is showing you what you want to see. So make sure you're using your own discernment here. Make sure you are understanding, that there is spiritual warfare and you have a bigger mission. And sometimes there is people putting our energy to stop us from moving forward. So let us see what the clarity is here about true love. Now that we've gotten that Palo Santo out of the way, let us see for Wondering Wednesday. And we have Gabo. Relationships, sacrifice, exchanges, contracts, partnerships. So, yes, it's protected. It's a gift. It's something that you're getting that you've been wanting. Um, and let us clarify the overall energy here and see. This could really be a career for the community of people that you're really wanting to help. But also, you could be meeting someone that's going to help you, and it's a collaboration. And it's just you're meeting that person. You're going to say yes, or you are um, newly divorced, you're taking your time. Baby, we can do it. Take your time, do it right. We can do it, baby. Protect your sacrals, protect your the sex energy, protect your temple. Let us see. What is the overall energy for love? What is the overall energy for love for Wandering Wednesday? What is the overall energy? Time to go. And that's the number 45. So that's the clarification of environment. So um, time to go be happy, time to go be free, time to go get married. It just depends on who you are. And then we have time for a nap. So time to go, time for a nap. So it's going to be different for everybody. So a rest after a time of, a rough environment, and also time to go dream, time to go rest and be in hermit mode to see what's next, what's happening for you. Okay. What else do we have? But it's definitely time, right? Um, it is just very interesting that we have two cards of time. Time. So it just depends on some of you. And then we have peace. And I mentioned in Teaching Tuesday Brancusi. So you may definitely want to look that up. Time to go, time for a nap feels like a time of also people coming into their spiritual gifts and really honing in on their alchemy, right? Turning lead into gold. What is that big idea that you have that you love? And you're going to create it. It's definitely a new beginning. We have the dove of peace, and when we have an egg. And there's a sculpture that Brancusi made, and it is actually an egg. And then you have to realize what that means for you. You can use it as a meditation prompt. You can research it and see how it fits in your life. But I mean, I do see love coming out of this new beginning, whether it be romantic love, the love of a career, the love of what you're doing, the freedom of it. There is a true vision and inspiration, and you're going to get communication about this very soon. Okay, let us see. Let us see. Marriage. Please give us something on marriage. Can you give us something about this marriage? Milk and honey. And exchanging gifts. So we just spoke about gifts. Make sure you're using them. Make sure you are, in some kind of way receiving and giving, giving and receiving. But then also there is the talents and of that you bring to the table that bring joy and beauty to the world that is dark and discouraging, and milk and honey. When I see the card of milk and honey, and especially when we're talking about marriage here, we're talking about abundance in different forms, the promise and the mixing of two different people, two different energies, the mixing of their gifts and how they have this untamed potential and they help each other. Um, One is the anchor, one is the doer, but they're both creative and they both help each other in some kind of way. And like I said, it could just be person, place, or thing, job, career. It could be romantic, but it's definitely whatever it is, it's going to help a full community of people, whether it be specific your family, or it will extend beyond that because we are all connected. And so when we're thinking about love, milk and honey getting together and it just has a great taste. Milk and honey is not for everybody. We have the yang to the yin, right? So we think about those things and we realize that there's something coming together to make something else, right? Because once you put milk and honey together, it's something else. I don't think there's a specific name for it, but make sure you're being flexible during this time. You're going with the flow, and you are understanding that um, there's unexpected things happening. Okay. And pay close attention to your environments, pay close attention to your self-discipline, and maybe be flexible on that self-discipline. If you're usually very self-disciplined, maybe you need to be more flexible. If you're usually not self-disciplined, you probably need to go ahead and make sure you become a little bit more organized, a little bit more disciplined. And your environment is important. So who's around you? What's around you? Because that's leading into your spiritual career. And remember, spiritual is anything that comes from your heart space. It can be a romantic relationship, it can be an organization, it can be something that you're creating together with your significant other or some kind of soul connection. Okay. I am feeling some Leo energy here. I'm feeling some Capricorn energy and some Pisces energy. That doesn't mean that those are the only energies, but those are really, really heavy in the reading. But you are a leader. There is justice and honor in what you do. You will face some conflicts with this new love. However, you're going to get through it because it is a protected union. Okay. So I hope I helped heal at least one person in the world today. Happy Wondering Wednesday. If you're wondering about anything else and you want a personal read, please go to the comment box below where it says more and schedule a reading. And if not, if you just have any questions or comments, please leave a comment down below. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. And if you love it, just like it. You never know who you can help by sharing the video. And the best way to share the video is liking the video so others can see what their message could be. I am very grateful all of you watching, and I hope there's something that you can get out of this reading today. I definitely believe that the true soul's journey is always anchored in love. And when you find someone who reminds you of that, that you can be their anchor or they end up being your anchor, then it is the best thing that can happen. And so this is that time, and I celebrate you, and I am so happy for you. And remember, you are deserving. You are enough and you are worthy. Thanks for watching. Bye. Oops.